Well, that was a close bonus round on Wheel of Fortune for the Wii. And the thing, I would have won $100,000. That was a tough puzzle, I'll tell you that. Now, we're going to be playing Jeopardy for the Wii. And 1 out of 2 games we did so far. Okay. Let's see how we do 2 out of 3. Yeah. After this, we are going to go to the showcase of Saturday Video Games Fun. And this week's theme is Act the Movie. Yeah. Go on.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
All right.
This is Jeopardy! Introducing today's contestants. Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck. Here we go into the Jeopardy round. And we have one daily double awaiting you in these categories. Animals.
Animals.
Roman art.
Ooh.
Let's go to Suriname. Mountains. 80s music. And sounds like do, re, mi, etc. Player 1, start us.
Let's start with animals.
Point the Wii. Let's take it over to Kelly.
1 in every 6 known bird species makes its home in this rainforest.
Yes, Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. Good. Player 1, back to you for our Sputniks 5, 6, 9, and 10 carried these animals into space. Player 1. Oh, that's not right.
Ooh, I didn't know.
Any other takers?
Monkeys. I thought it was a monkeys. It could be dogs.
Here's the correct response. Dogs.
Oh, that was.
Player 1, pick again. Got one of these odorous animals, also known as a polecat, as a pet? Call your Humane Society to make sure it's legal. It's Player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else?
dancing.
The correct response is the skunk.
Skunk.
Player 1, back to critters of the Pleistocene epoch include the mammoth and this breast-tooth relative. Let's hear it, player 1. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Stop it.
Here's the response we were looking for. The mastodon. Choose again, player 1. Dachs, as in Dachshund, is German for this burrowing animal. We're talking about the badger. We return to you, player 1. The Greg Kim Band was singing our song, crooning, "Our love's in this, baby." It's player 1.
Jeopardy.
That's right, way to go. You again, player 1. In 1984, his Let's Go Crazy said, "We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life." Let's hear it, player 1. You got it. Please pick again, player 1. She told us, "Love is a battlefield," and in 1980 went to number 9 with "Hit Me With Your Best Shot." Player 1? Yes. Select again. It's the Daily Double. Player 1, you are currently in last place. Please select your wager, player 1. And the clue. In 1981, Sheena Easton sang, "My baby takes the this. He works from 9 till 5, and then he takes another home again." You've moved up to first place. You get to pick again, player 1. Well, I talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Lip Sync asked, "Won't you take me to here?" Yes, player 1. That's correct.
Shut up about it.
Player 1, pick again. A Katharine Hepburn memoir. Okay, player 2. Right. Player 2, back to you. It's a long, long way to go to this 20th letter of the Arabic alphabet. Player 3?
They're computer players.
Any other takers? It's player 1. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else? Okay, player 2. Hey, you're right. You again, player 2. Bangladesh produces about 60,000 metric tons of this a year.
I'm having a
Yes, player 1. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
You're not going to win, okay? Stop crying.
Let's hear it, player 2. Right.
Don't cry about go ahead.
Please pick again, player 2. Double talk phrase that followed "ooh" in the title of a 1973 album by the Faces.
I know.
Yes, player 1. No. Anyone else going to try to come up with a correct response?
This is not my fault you lost.
Player 2.
Stop crying.
Yes. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. Here's Kelly.
This giant amphitheater was one of the great achievements of Roman art.
Okay, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, you pick again. It's Spanish for sun. It's Player 3.
You stop crying.
Yeah, good. Good. Back on the plus side. Select again. Carved in Rome, the Pietà is the only work signed by this sculptor. Let's hear it, Player 3. That's not it. Any other takers? Here's what we were looking for. Michelangelo. You get to pick again, Player 3. In Rome's Cerasi Chapel is Caravaggio's painting of the conversion of this saint. Here's what we wanted. Paul. We return to you, Player 3. A fresco by Raphael shows Pope Leo I pleading with this ruthless barbarian to spare Rome. Here's the correct response. Attila. Choose again, Player 3. Legend has it that Mark Antony's wife stabbed this orator's tongue after his death.
Yikes.
Here's the correct response. Cicero. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Since many of Suriname's workers come from India, this religion is practiced by almost 30%. It's Player 2. Yep. Choose again, Player 2. In a 1667 deal, the English got New York City, and these people got the territory that would become Suriname. We're talking about the Dutch. You again, Player 2. A powerful presence in the country is Suralco, part of this giant metals company. Yes, Player 3. That's it. We return to you, Player 3. Suriname is wedged between Guyana and this dependency. Here's what we were looking for. French Guiana. Please pick again, Player 3. About half of Suriname's 439,000 people live in this capital city. Here's what we wanted. Paramaribo. Player 3, pick again. The Hoosick Mountains are a range of these colorful mountains located in Vermont. Let's hear it, Player 2. That is correct. Select again. Tenzing Norgay was one of the first two men to reach the summit of this mountain on May 29, 1953. Player 1. Good for you. You get to pick again, Player 1. The Waimea Mountains in this U.S. state rise up to 4,025-foot Mount Kaala.
I'm gonna take a wild
Okay,
guess.
Player 1. Good. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 1. You pick the Caucasus Mountains of Eastern Europe are predominantly found in this country. Yes, Player 3. No, that's not right.
Oh, poor baby!
Anyone else? The correct response is Russia. And here's the $1,000 clue. Geological evidence shows that this 5,000-mile mountain chain may extend south into Antarctica. Here's the response we were looking for. The Andes. The selection will be yours, Player 3, when we return from this break. Those are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories.
Double Jeopardy.
India, NHL, NBA, NFL, or all three. It's not ancient history. Starts with the letter J. Ouch. And book titles. All right, if you're ready, it's double Jeopardy time. To cross the street illegally. It's Player 1. Correct. Player 1. It's combat between two knights on horseback using lances. Here's the correct response. A joust. Select again. Breed of cows named for one of the Channel Islands. Let's hear it, Player 3. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? We're talking about Jersey.
Jersey?
We return to you, Player 1. Many computer games use this lever. Okay,
Joystick.
Player 1.
I'm in the lead.
Player 1, back to you. A green mineral or a fickle woman. Here's the correct response. A jade. You again, Player 1. Highest average salary. Here's what we were looking for. The NBA. You get to pick again, Player 1. Uses a center.
I'm gonna take a
Player
shot.
1. No, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, Player 3. Nope. Anyone else? Okay, Player 2. That's correct. Please pick again, Player 2. Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are in first place. So, what's your wager? Here is your clue. Has no teams based outside the continental U.S. You are still in first place, though. Here's what we wanted. The NFL. Choose again. Player 2. Plays its championship at a theoretically neutral site. Player 3. Right you are. Player 3. Pick again. Has canceled an entire season due to labor woes. Yes, player 1. Oh, sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. The NHL.
You want to have a tantrum? Go
Player
ahead.
3. You pick again, please.
One for a tantrum.
Hemingway got the title for this 1926 novel from Ecclesiastes. The correct response is The Sun Also Rises. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Dickens, let's see. Martin Sweetledew? No. Martin Sweetleback? No, I've got it. Martin This. It's player 1. Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers?
Pepper tantrums.
Here's the correct response. Chuzzlewit. Player 3, pick again. The rheumatoid type of this is 3 times as common in women as in men.
I'm not having a fun
Okay, player 1.
game.
Yes. You again, player 1. When these are less than 5 minutes apart and last about a minute, you're in labor, and the fun is just beginning. Player 1. Right. And you're back into some money. Choose again, player 1. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
Look out! A symbol depicting waves, a skull and crossbones, and a person fleeing warn that a device is a source of this.
I'm not taking a chance.
The correct response is radiation. We return to you, player 1. Per the Major League Baseball injury report, Randy Johnson missed his last regular season start of 2006 due to back these. It's player 1.
It must be.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
And you know what? I'm not having a fun game today.
Let's hear it, player 3. You're out of the hole. Select again. On January 12, 2010, a magnitude 7 earthquake struck the capital of this island nation. Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1, you pick again, please. In February 2010, the Winter Olympics began in this host country. Player 1? That's correct. Player 1, back. second daily double.
No wonder you're
You're in last
trying
place.
too much.
Will it be? Will it
I'm
be?
sorry.
Okay, here is the clue. Dozens of journalists were killed in a November 2009 massacre in this country's Maguindanao province.
That's why.
And here's the response we were looking for. The Philippines.
Why have a tap
You get to pick again, player one. Protests accompanied the December 2009 UN Climate Change Conference in this European capital. Okay, player one. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I'm not winning.
Here's the correct response. Copenhagen. Player one, back to you. In August of 2009, this nation pardoned 2 American journalists who had been arrested for illegal entry.
I'm not winning.
Good. Please pick again, player one. An amputee may suffer real pain from this ghostly type of limb. Yes, player two. That's it. You get to pick again, player two. The international airport in New Delhi bears her name.
No for tantrums. Go ahead.
We're talking about Indira Gandhi. Player two, back to you.
Tapper.
Jamshedji Natta, an important businessman of this movie capital, used his wealth to enrich it.
I'm not
Let's
winning.
hear it, player one. Sorry, that's... Any other takers? Here's what we wanted. Bombay.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Choose again. Player two.
Trying.
Shakespeare's Sonnet 30 says, I summon up this, which became the title of a Proust work. Here's what we were looking for. Remembrance of things past. Player two. Pick again. Faulkner was using Dark House as a novel title, but there was something about the light in this month. Player one. Yes, you've got some money again.
Oh, good.
Select again. James Jones considered Old Soldiers Never Die as a title for his World War II novel, but settled on this from a Kipling line. Here's the correct response. From Here to Eternity. Player one, you pick again, please. As the new leader of India, Lal Bahadur Shastri led it into a war with this neighbor in 1965. Here's what we wanted. Pakistan. We return to you, player one. The winner of the 1913 Nobel Prize for Literature, Rabindranath Tagore, was born in this former capital in 1861. Let's hear it, player three. Yep. And the $2,000 clue? Here's Kelly, she'll show you.
The gesture here typically accompanies this common Indian greeting, from Sanskrit for to bow.
We're talking about namaste. All three of you will participate in Final Jeopardy right after this.
Alright.
We're back. The category for Final Jeopardy today is Notable Women.
Ooh, what's
So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response.
Wind up with 500.
Press a direction to select an answer. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. In 1963, she said, "I feel as though I'm suddenly on stage for a part I never rehearsed." And your response? How much do you add your total with that correct response?
Let's see, they get it wrong.
Did you come up with the correct response?
No.
And that will set you back. What did you put as your response?
No.
Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by...
Oh.
You've come out ahead as our champion, player 3. So long.
Alright. Coming up next on our video game fun, we are going to start the summer at the movies. Video games based on movies. That's coming up next. We'll be right back after these words.